Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, it's your favorite gaming Uncle DJ. Finally here with that Peacemaker Motaro guy that I've been talking about for the last couple weeks. Sorry, I've been very much procrastinating on it, but we finally got it going. We're about to do it. I'm gonna show y'all a couple little things. I'm gonna show y'all his game plan, a few combos that you can do with Motaro, possibly some mix-ups too, little zoning options, and then my final conclusion on this team. Cool with that? Cool, let's get into it. Okay, so when it comes to Peacemaker Motaro, you already have a zoner, a heavy zoner in Peacemaker, but Motaro just amps it up just a little bit, which is fucking fantastic. So great. You can zone anybody with this team, man, and they'll hate you for it. And that's what you want as a Peacemaker, man. You're bringing peace, but it might come at a little bit of hate, and that's okay. That's okay. So, what I generally like to do with Peacemaker Motaro, keep a little good safe distance. Of course, get my little zoning out, back eagle-y, -5 is safe. You're not touching me or my eagle. Got that. And then if I just happen to be this little bit and I'm just messing around with some spacing, boom, did that. Should be checking your toes twice, buddy. You should be checking your toes twice. That's all I'm saying. So you really should utilize that. Really utilize that low tail shot because the recovery on that is super fast. The fucking cameo bar goes up extra fast too because of Motaro, which lets you be able to keep doing that over and over. Just make sure you mind your distance on that so you don't accidentally whiff it. But zoning is basically the game plan with this team. Not to mention this beautiful teleport too, because it works in some very unique situations, and I'll show you what I mean later. Okay, so let's start with one of the easier things. Let's start with the combos here with this team. So there's gonna be a few easy combos that I'm gonna show you guys, and there's gonna be maybe one or two difficult combos that I'm gonna show you guys. You feel free to use whichever ones, if not all of them, but I'm just letting you know there are gonna be some I'm gonna show that I don't even do anymore because of the tight window timing it is. So, okay. You got this one here because of that timing window. See? Now, that combo looks dope, but you're only getting 35% out of that. So it's a really sick combo, like aesthetically wise, very beautiful. Damage wise, it's about the same as you would get if you did that combo without using Motaro. Okay. Then we got this one here. Oh. Now, that's a little bit more, 36, 37%. Now, also, the closer you are with doing force multiplier, the harder it is to confirm. Because, of course, you're not going to be able to confirm that being that up close. Like, of course, that's not possible. It's not. So you want to have at least this amount of distance. And if you're going to do it, you need to immediately call out the teleport. Right before that gunshot goes off, you need to call it out. It gets easier the further you are away. Sounds good? All right, cool. Now, with force multiplier, you can do that with the one shot or amp it. All three shots, boom, got the combo. Now that's for 29% for 2 bars. I wouldn't suggest using all 2 bars for that unless it's gonna kill. If it doesn't kill, I wouldn't suggest doing that. If anything, I'll just do back eagerly. 22%, able to call force field, and then continue doing a little bit of zoning. Now, that back eagerly that I've been talking about, that can also be combo too. Now, that same way, it ain't gonna work up close. See? It won't work up close. Oh, wait. It actually does, I'm sorry. We're gonna disc. You're able to do that as well too. And just like force multiplier as well, it's a little bit easier the further you are from your opponent. See that little bit of extra time to gather yourself, to be able to get your inputs in for 34%. Real good, right? All right, cool. Okay, I'm trying to think. I might have one or two more combos. I think I do. Let me check. So you see that doesn't work, right? Even though I confirmed he's super close. See, I tried to dash up, still couldn't confirm it, right? That's when Motaro comes in stupid handy again. See? For 28%, full screen situation, force field, able to zone some more. Good stuff, right? So the key thing with this here is if you're gonna teleport, just use a bar, get you some space so you can continue your strategy with zoning and everything. Just keep in mind of that. Furman 2213. For 36%. All right, cool. So I think we got the majority of combos squared away with Peacemaker Motaro mid-screen. In the corner, there's not really much comboing you can do with this team. The only actual situation that you can really get with them in the corner like that is this particular one here. Hold on, let me show you real quick. 16%, they basically, in a two-touch situation, they lost almost 40%. And you didn't have to use a single bar for that. Now, the other thing is, Peacemaker doesn't necessarily have a lot of safe block strings. The only safe one he has is 1-2, which is +3. And that's perfectly fine and dandy. But see, with Motaro, most people are looking for this string. Once they see Peacemaker do the 1-2 or 2-2, they're gonna duck that and they're gonna immediately punish you for doing that. So you don't wanna be so like cool on doing that all the time, because then you're gonna be readable. So what you would do instead, low tail shot sometimes. Low tail shot that. You really gotta mix up his block strings when it comes to Motaro. You don't wanna keep doing the same thing. You wanna always keep them on their toes. So generally what I would do is 1-2, boom, 4-4-1 in the tail shot. End it like that. It's a good amount of block damage. They almost lost 10% worth of health just off of those block damages. I mean, off the block strings. So also too, don't forget, that can be interrupted. If they read you doing low tail shot, they can interrupt that with either down one if timed correctly or their armored move. So you see that? I could backdash. Because 9 times out of 10, somebody might try to mash on that. They will try to mash on that, and that's okay. You're gonna immediately back up, hit forward. That's a counter all day, every day. I do this in Kombat League. I promise you it works. It doesn't matter what character it is, that situation works because you are plus. They need to respect your plus frames, and if they don't, make them respect it. Counter them for that. Punish them for that. Make them respect the piece. Okay, now, all right, let me get all this blocking off. Actually, no, that's cool. So, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so zoning options. Now, we already know Peacemaker's one of the most stupidest zoners in this game. He is such a dummy zoner. When you force field eagerly, that's +3, bro. Like, you're not, like, what are you supposed to do against me? It's truthfully -5 on block, I believe. I want to say that it is -5 on block. Let me double check. Yeah, it's -5 on block, but either way, it's still safe. And the amount of distance that you are, of course, depends on how many plus frames you have. But it really wouldn't matter if you're full screen from that, because ain't nobody touching you from full screen like that. Like, they're really not. So what I like to do, boom, get a little bit of good zoning off. And then if I happen to have some space, I'm gonna do this, call my tail out, and just start zoning the fuck out of you. So let's see what that looks like at full health. Wow. So Shao starts with 1100 health and now he's at 965. Bro basically ate 13.5% from just scratch damage. Just from scratch damage. And that can be a very, very deciding factor in a very close round. I promise you. I've won a few matches doing just that. Full screen, calling him, force field, boom, boom, boom. I will waste my bar. Waste it because you're gonna get the dub. Quick and easy, bro, I promise you. There's also another tool that I would like to talk about as well too when it comes to Peacemaker Motaro. That move there. Now you see that block advantage? Stupid unsafe, right? Negative 25 frames? Bro, that's a practical half a second. You're getting punished for that easy. All somebody gotta do is just dash up whatever their quickest standing attack is, standing 1, 2, whatever, and that's punished. But with Motaro though, oh boy, let me show you. We're gonna do that. I didn't mean to do that with him. Hold on, we're gonna boom, 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 boom. So you see that? So that can be punished though. That's generally what that looks like. If they don't time it correctly, they're gonna whip and then they're gonna punish. I do this all the time in matches, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You only get one time to do that against somebody. Like, generally they're gonna punish you the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time. So if you do it once because they're gonna read you for it every time afterwards. I promise you. Okay, so in conclusion, y'all, I really like this team. Like, I love Peacemaker as the newest DLC character in the game. I love him with Motaro. I tried to use Kano with him, Striker with him before, like pre-patch, but they just never clicked with me. But Motaro, I just love the extra zoning tools and options, not to mention a teleport, and I can combo off of certain moves via teleport. Nobody really uses this team either, which kind of sucks because this is a very slept on, underrated team, honestly. Like, it really is. If you just give this team some time, I promise you might love them just as much as I do. Because that Eagly and the teleport, filthy. The gunshot in the teleport, filthy. Amplified gunshot in the teleport? Oh, dumb. Stupid, right? All right, I think that about covers it with this team. There's not really a lot that I could talk about with this team. There's not a lot of tech, not a lot of anything really. I'm hoping this is gonna be a super short video because I didn't want to spend like 20, 30 minutes talking about a bunch of shit that probably didn't even matter. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the guide video. I hope I get to see some of y'all in Combat League with this team. If not, that's cool. You'll see me, and then I'll show you that you should be me. But yeah, y'all take care. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all be easy. Peace.